everyone, my name is Rachel Drake, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about my family, my frantic work life, and my future goals. I am married to my husband for now almost 2 years. It's been a very interesting ride so far. It's kind of a funny story. We were both born in Houston, but raised here in Moore, and somehow found each other, and we are a 9-year age difference, and somehow we were born in the exact same hospital in Houston, and then somehow moved to the exact same town in Oklahoma. So it's been a fun adventure with him, and some, weird little story here and there. So I also have a sister named Rebecca, and we had a rough childhood growing up because we didn't always get along, but she's my best friend now. And she's married to her husband, Jade, who has made life even more interesting, being the addition to the family. And then I have my parents, Sherry and Thomas, and they have been the best example of what parents should be and what a marriage should be, and I'm thankful for them every day. I love spending time with my family. It is the most important thing to me. When it comes down to it, that's going to be my #1 priority. I try to do everything I can to spend as much time as I can with them. Now, my sister and my brother just gave me the best gift ever, and that is my 1-year-old nephew, Owen. Just like my mother, I am completely obsessed with him, and if I could spend every second with him, I would. Next, we move on to my frantic work life. My husband and I run a bar together, and there is never a dull day. It is nothing like what you see on TV. It's not this drug-filled, crazy rave party, and it's not like Roadhouse where you see brawls every day. It's nothing like that, but it is definitely an adventure. I have not had a day go by where I don't get multiple phone calls and have to deal with drama every day. It's kind of like dealing with kindergartners fighting over who took what toy, is what it feels like. I do that with my employees and with my customers. They never seem to be able to figure things out for themselves, so this job really keeps me busy, but I do my best at it and I do enjoy it. I'm also a full-time student at OCCC, so it makes life and my job very frantic, but again, I love it and I love being back at school. Next, I'd like to talk about my future goals. Like I said, I'm at OCCC right now, and I will be graduating in December with my pre-education degree. I plan on going to UCO in the spring for elementary education, and hopefully in the next 2.5 years I would really like to be a teacher in more public schools. It's a true passion of mine to work with children, and I've recently come to realize that, and I'm working as hard as I can to get to a point in my life where I'm doing what I love and not just doing what gets me a paycheck. So that's where I would love to see myself, is in the classroom in the future. I would also like to start working on having a family with my husband. Like I said, I love kids, so I definitely want some of my own. And I don't know when that's going to happen, but I'm really excited to see what that brings. So speaking of my school goals and everything, we have some classmates of mine that I have some similarities with. I have Jennifer Broussard. She is also in her last semester at OCCC for education as well, and she's starting UCO in the spring for elementary education. So I thought that was pretty neat that we are almost on that same path. Then there's Brittany Hansen, and she talked about how she loves animals, and I'm a big animal lover. I actually have 3 dogs, 2 cats, and a fish. So I definitely love animals. I feel her there. She made a comment about how she treats her animals like they're her children. And since I don't have children, those are my babies. And it's very important to me that they are a priority as well. She also loves to travel. I went to Jamaica on my honeymoon. I love traveling. My goal is to go to a bunch of different places and just experience different cultures and different life experiences in general. Next, there's Courtney Eldridge. She loves to hike and camp, and my mom and dad have both taken me camping, fishing, hiking, everything for as long as I can remember, and it is a passion of mine. We actually just planned a camping trip for October, so I'm really excited about that. Courtney also talks about how important family is to her, which we've already covered. That's very important to me too. But she talks about how holidays are her favorite time of the year, and I completely agree. I cannot wait for Thanksgiving and Christmas. It's just nostalgic, and I just absolutely love it. So I definitely have that in common with her as well. So I hope you got to know a little bit more about me now that I've told you about my family and my frantic work life and my future goals. Thank you.